Hey, how's it going? I'm Mystic Miyamoto, and we're doing a quick energy check-in. I'm going to be doing the Celtic Cross. And then I'm going to be also pulling clarifiers. It's just a quick energy read, timeless reading, what's happening for you right now. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Of course, I'm doing this for myself. I'm just going to do a bunch of these readings and then make it a playlist. And then if I ever need an in-depth reading of what's going on from someone as spiritually advanced as I am, I have it right there at my fingertips. I'm also making it available for everyone else who might be on the same level or getting there or just need a more in-depth reading. All right. Okay, so I realize that some of the cards are off the table from the camera, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go through it, show the cards as they come up, and clarify. At the end of this reading, I will go over what crystals, incense, and meditation music I use to prepare for this reading. All right, my heart chakra is opening up right now. If you're watching this reading, your heart chakra might be opening up now too, must have recently or will very soon. Use a lot of loving crystals, love-based energy for my meditation, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's coming through this reading. All right, so the current situation. It's the current situation. The Five of Wands. This deck has specific meaning for each card, which is why I used it here. I have the specific meanings for each card that this deck uses. So Five of Wands is unforeseen obstacles, and it's in reverse. So I have a feeling that you know that something is about to happen. This could be in your career, your relationship, your home situation, your financial situation, your family situation, your social life. Like you've been feeling like something big is going to happen in one or more of these areas of your life. And it's the feeling is undeniable now. This is happening. It's happening in your life. It's going to be very beautiful, magnanimous, magnificent, and a big deal. You know it, you can feel it, you've known it for a very long time. You're probably very inept with energy, being able to predict futures or seeing trends or just knowing yourself really well and knowing the cycles in your life really well, where you can feel this kind of thing. Okay. So unforeseen obstacles. Knight of Swords coming in very quickly, maybe in the form of a message or opportunity. I'm getting very strongly that it is probably coming in the form of a message or opportunity. One first. So even if you feel that there's one big change happening in one specific area of your life, or something that would affect every area of your life, or many changes coming in different areas of your life, I feel like there's one first. There's one specific message, one specific opportunity that comes in to set it all off. You know this because the energy has been like kind of melding into the physical. So you might have seen things being kind of set up in your life, but you don't know how they kind of come together. Maybe in a relationship or a job or money or family or all these home situation, soul family, friends situation. Like you feel there's like changes happening. You see it. Things are getting better. Things are becoming more obvious and clear, but you don't know how it's all going to fit together yet. But you can see it. The evidence is clear to see. And so that's why these aren't just like hunches you're having. These are like knowings, claircognizance, knowing episodes that you're having of like something is big and something is around the corner. Okay, so that's the current situation. Let me see if I can get any like specific, if there's a specific, a child or children. So this might have to do with your children, having children, or something that is like your child, like maybe your business, or maybe taking care of your parents or grandparents, or something that you had to baby. This is so unusual, but the camera cut out. This is the second time that it's happened. It happened yesterday too. We're in a 10-day galactic activation portal days. So I know there's a lot of energy coming in. I heard it before I even started this reading. That's why I wanted to do this reading. But something is happening. Spirit's trying to catch my attention. Like, this is a very big deal. Whatever's happening right now, whenever you're watching this. Okay. So this is something that is, Spirit's like, pay more attention. Okay. I don't know. Four of Cups. This is something you might have been apathetic about in the past. Or have no real desire for at the time, at this time. So maybe if you want to have a child, but maybe in the future, and you're not really thinking about that right now, or you've thought about having children in the past, but it wasn't really a big concern or priority of yours. Maybe this is a business idea that you've had in the past, but you're not really, fully on board. You're not really 100% motivated to get it done, nor do you care to really get it done. It's just an idea that you had, idea that you and a friend or you and a partner, or just an idea that you had that you were just never really fully desired or cared for, or not at this time in your life, maybe in the future, or something like that. And let me see if I can get a time frame here. Okay. So I feel like it starts immediately and lasts for a couple of years. So I feel like it's between now and a couple weeks from now, some opportunity or offer or message comes in that has to do with children, or something that would take as much responsibility as raising a child, coming in to your life. I don't understand why this Four of Cups is here. Yeah, you aren't really emotionally prepared for this, or weren't really planning for this. But it seems like necessary now. And something that you'll be focusing on very much for the next couple of years. So this could be you actually planning to have a child in the very near future, or accidental pregnancy, or opportunity to grow a business, or opportunity to move into a new home or new location, promotion, opportunity to work with someone creatively on a passionate pursuit. Maybe even a relationship. It could be even a family situation. Let me see if I can get a clarification on this. Something that you aren't really putting a lot of emotional thought into. Someone that is attracted to you. So this could be a romantic partner, or someone that just wants to be in your vicinity and like they're attracted by your intellect. They're attracted to your skills, your abilities to plan, to organize, to start something like having a child, or starting a business or a creative pursuit that will, be, a serious undertaking. And someone's very attracted to you, even though you're not really emotionally focused on this at this time. Okay, so what is the challenge here? What is the challenge here? The Fool card. Okay, starting something new here. In this deck, the Fool card is the unexpected. So something unexpected happens. So you may get some sort of news of unexpected pregnancy, or you get some responsibility of a child handed to you unexpectedly, or you get the reins for a business, or you get the opportunity for a new home, or to take the relationship to the next level with a romantic partner. Maybe to kind of get included in a family or friend situation, a group, a community, a network of people, some sort of job opportunity, career opportunity. There's something along those lines, something that's like a serious undertaking that will take up like your life for the next couple of years, something that you're very serious about. But you weren't really thinking about, really. You weren't really emotionally invested. It wasn't even on your mind. It's not something that you thought about seriously right now, but it's like between today and a few weeks from now, it's going to be coming in. This opportunity, this offer. It's very unexpected. It automatically changes your whole life. A new cycle starting between now and a couple of weeks. It might be like between now and a couple of weeks, like it takes some time to kind of really digest what's happening and accept this opportunity, accept this message, or accept this life change. Okay. So the challenge is that it's unexpected, and that kind of brings your mind into a frenzy, and like you're thinking about 1,000,001 things now, because like, okay, well, we have this opportunity or this news that's been brought to us, like what do we do now? It takes a couple of weeks to kind of really just like comes to terms with like acknowledging what has happened, that this opportunity, offer, or message even just came in, and kind of like realizing this is a serious undertaking that you have thought about but just weren't thinking about right now. It is becoming a priority now, and something that you might quite possibly really seriously work on for the next couple of years. The challenge here is just like, handling it mentally, because this is a very beautiful opportunity. This is a sign of success. This is a really good message or opportunity for you. And it's just a matter of kind of coming to terms with it really quickly, because I feel like this is something that's like very serious, and it's an opportunity that needs to be, you need like if it's a promotion, you need to answer them by tomorrow, or within by the end of the week, or within a couple of weeks. And if it's like a situation on home, it's like you have this offer for till the end of the weekend or something like that. And like it's an opportunity that you weren't really planning to take on at this time, but it's here. And it's like a very good opportunity. Obviously, it's just your mind is figuring things out, coming to terms with it, doing a lot of inner work in regards to this really beautiful situation, I might add. Very good situation. So the challenge is just to kind of come to terms with it in a quicker than you thought you would have to. It's just a challenge, but like you're really successful in it because I think you're prepared. You're very mentally strong. You've been working on and have a very strong mind. Mental energy is very intuitive and very smart. So this is just kind of like an opportunity that you're ready for and meant to you could take on. This is a challenge, a mental challenge, more than anything that you're prepared for. So you're gonna shine for sure. Okay, so what's something that you need to focus on? Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, in this deck, the Knight of Swords is violent disagreements in reverse. So I'm gonna take that as the opposite reading. So something that you might want to focus on is mild disagreements and strong agreements. So I'm getting like strong agreements here. It's like, okay, once you take this on, this is like a new life. We got the Fool card here. This is a new life. Like there's no way you can back out of it. This is something that's like a commitment. Like once you're in it, and you have to like for the next like few years just really invest in this situation. But what you need to focus on is how much you're agreeing with this person to take on this opportunity. You just need to focus on like, yeah, the disagreements are very mild. They're nothing. And how crazy it is that you guys both agree on so strongly and with such vindication and such knowingness that on so many different things related to this opportunity, this offer, this news. Okay. Death card. This is a complete change, makeover. With the Fool card and the Death card, it's just like there's nowhere to go but up. I'm getting like this Death card is like it feels like this is an opportunity that's coming through because of your good past deeds. And it's very, very obvious. I feel like there's a death, and that's why. There's a death. Like maybe, I don't mean to make this scary, and please just know it's like going to be a very mild version of whatever I say, but I'm saying like the worst case scenario stuff, which if you can look past the worst case scenario, then you're in the clear. You're gonna not be worried about this. But like your home burns down, or there's a death in the family, or it just, there's like no opportunities left in the area that you're living in. You get fired from your work, or your company just goes belly up. And then and it's just like everything kind of just like is so obvious that this is like, and that's why you and this person is agreeing like, yeah, let's do this. If there's a time to do it, it's now. It's just like so many sudden changes. It's kind of, I'm getting you're like awestruck, or this person is awestruck how amazing it is that like this situation, this death situation happens to you, them, or both of you. And at the same time, the universe comes in with this amazing offer, opportunity, or news. And it's just kind of, and you guys both just really strongly agree on taking on this undertaking together. Okay, so your past and what's leaving from your situation is the Temperance card. It's interesting because we have the Temperance card here. And it's in reverse. And the Temperance card in this deck is, where is it? Inner growth. So you're leaving behind inner growth. So I feel like both of you have already kind of done this work. What's interesting is if you're watching this when I post this reading, for the next like week or so, there's a lot of strong energy coming. I actually can hear it now, even while doing this reading, while I'm not talking. And that's a time for a lot of inner growth. So anything that's like triggering, anything that's like past emotional hurts that hasn't been healed, or things that you've been cycling through that like hasn't been completely cleared yet, need cycles to clear out. Like I feel like those things are coming up for you and this person for the next like at least few days, if not the next week or so. And that's why like there's like a lot of like moving parts. There's a lot of moving parts to your life right now. With this death situation, it seems like this death situation is pretty significant. It might not be directly involving you or your person, but maybe your environment. There might be death kind of in your environment. Maybe a lot of people lose jobs, or something to do with your city or state or country that you live in, or something like that. So it might not be directly involved with your situation, but it kind of affects you. But yeah, with this death situation and this news or opportunity coming in, and having it being a serious undertaking that you'd have to seriously work towards, and for the next few years, not surprised that you're probably being prepped right now as you're watching this reading. You're probably doing a lot of like inner work, or like last minute inner work, or anything that you need to kind of do before the situation comes through or it happens. Like you're wrapping up last minute inner work while this stuff is happening. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because with this Ten of Swords here, Ten of Swords, there's a lot on your mind. There's a lot you're working through spiritually, intellectually, logically, planning things. And so I'm not surprised if while all this is going on, you're finishing up a lot of residual last minute inner work things, inner healing, shadow work, things that you've already released in the past. Because this is coming in very quickly. So this is probably happening to you right now. You're finishing up your inner work because you'll be done. You're leaving that behind. This is like, I'm getting like tying up loose ends kind of inner work, because you've done a lot already. You don't need to do much. Just acknowledging how far you've come. But it's going to be intense, and rightly so, because the things that are happening in your life is very intense, intensely good. It's a lot of moving parts, and that's why you're letting go. A lot of the inner work that you're going to be working on is going to be things that you already finished working on, or that you've completed, you're completing now. And it's just like, why is this coming up? It's just for you to acknowledge, like, this is how far you've come. This is all the work that you've completed. This is all the stuff you're letting go, because now you're working towards something new here. Yeah. Hanged Man. And both of these, like people in reverse. So I'm getting, because there's like 2 people involved, I'm getting at least 2 people, if not more. Wow, the Death card again. Are you kidding me? Both of you are going through this because you guys are both very distinctly cutting off your last life or your last bit of inner work that is not coming with you to the new situation, the new opportunity, the new life, the new thing you're going to be working on. So this is 2 people coming together to take on a serious undertaking, and finishing up your last bit of shadow work, inner work, spiritual work, emotional work, mental work, physical work, and anything last minute that you need to finish up, finish learning, finish like closing out, or things that you already finished up like a long time ago or recently, just coming up to rear its head to be like, hey, remember me? Remember that anger problem that you had? Or remember that relationship issue that you had? Or remember that financial issue that you had? Or, remember that bad habit that you had? Or remember like when you weren't as strong and just learning how to work out? Or remember when you lost all your confidence and had to like learn how to like speak to people or the public again? Like all these little things are going to come through, things like that, things that you've already healed or cut out or worked on or improved upon for both of you very intensely for the next few days or week, because in the same time, in the next couple of weeks, this message opportunity that's like both of you agree is the right move to make is going to come through, along with a death situation, whether it's in your environment or in both of your lives. I mean, this affects both of you. So it's very, wow. Okay. So strengths. What are some of your strengths here? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Abundance. 9 of Pentacles in this deck is material well-being. So you guys are going to be set. So wherever this opportunity and offer or news that comes in is, I feel like it's going to provide you with great financial security and stability. Maybe you're inheriting a home or land. Maybe you're inheriting a family or a business, like I said earlier. Or, both getting new job opportunities or working on a new business venture together, or what, something along those lines, or getting an offer, both of you, to work at the same company. It's just, there is good material well-being here. Maybe where you're going, you don't need as much stuff. You're realizing that you're already materially abundant enough. You can like let go of some things. Or maybe you come into a lot of unexpected money where you can afford more material pleasures or comforts that you weren't able to have before. That allows you to do more things in your career or your life's work. Let's see. Let's get some. Oh, this just hit me in the face. But the 5 of Wands, interesting. The 6 of Wands is here. This is what causes a little bit of confusion, maybe a little bit of arguments here again. But again, I'm going to repeat, like, the disagreements that you have are so mild. You strongly both agree on so many more things that you're like surprised when you do disagree. And when you do disagree, it's like, okay, yeah, well, I can see your point, or yeah, I can go with that if I wanted to, or they don't mind going with your thing or their thing. It's like, it's so mild. If you do have a disagreement, that's not really even a disagreement. And so I'm getting the very slight I don't know, like, I feel like this is just brainstorming. The only slight downside to this is how you're going to spend your abundance coming in. How do you want to, like, you're being set up so well. how do you want it to look like? And you guys just kind of going back and forth. I don't even see this as disagreements. I see this as brainstorming. So just brainstorming of what kind of vacation do you want to spend this money on? What kind of home do you want to spend this money on? Or what kind of opportunities do you want to take now that you're more stable and secure in certain things? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Ace of Cups. So yeah, there's a lot of love here, and there's an overflowing amount of love. I feel like this brainstorming thing is in conversations that you're having. Like, you guys cannot stop talking to each other, and doing very well. Very excited. I'm getting very excited energies of like what this undertaking is allowing you to free up. Is allowing you to free up your time, your energy, your mind, your efforts to do things that you actually want to do. So whether this is like starting a family or moving to a new home or starting a new job, how it actually frees up both of you and your minds and your life, and to allow more love to flow between the two of you. It's like, it makes you both very giddy to have an opportunity to restructure your life in this way, just because you both, agreed very strongly to move forward on this thing together. Okay, so what is coming up in the near future? The Lovers card. I knew this was more of a love reading. I from the get-go, didn't I say? Wow. Okay, the Lovers card in the near future, and it's in reverse. In this deck, the Lovers card is risky commitments, and because it's in reverse, I feel like it's a very strong commitment, one where you both may have had a very short time to figure out if you want to do this, hence the unexpected pregnancy. Or it could be a situation where someone in the family passes away and leaves you with their child, or leaves you with their home, or leaves you with their business, leaves you with a lot of money. Or it could be an opportunity, someone gets to work in a different location, and it works out for both of you for different reasons or for the same reasons. Like, it's just a very like lucky situation, but it's not luck. You guys both have done so much to receive this opportunity from the universe, and it's like the right timing, because everything around you seems like there's no better time to do it, even though it comes in very quickly, and it's a situation that both of you have to act on very quickly, agree upon very quickly. You guys seem very strongly for the same thing, in very strong agreement, on the same page, and whether if this is not a love situation and it's like a business situation or a friendship or a family situation, like, there is a very strong commitment to each other and to this undertaking together. It's a very beautiful situation. There's a lot of love here, even if it's just like a friendship love, or like a soul family kind of love. But I'm getting, for most of you, it's going to be a soulmate level romantic love situation. Very beautiful. The 10 of Cups. Sorry, the 10 of Pentacles. Thinking about cups. Yeah. I feel like it's like when it rains, it pours. And I feel like it's just like one thing after another gets set up so quickly. Wow. You know what? I've been getting kind of signs of like this kind of situation of like maybe taking the next few months to work through, like a season and a half to work through residual inner work, spiritual work kind of thing. But I'm even getting it might be quicker than I initially thought. So it might happen within weeks, and the months to come after are just these brainstorming things. The inner work afterwards, after this unpleasant inner work, it might be just working with someone. The spiritual work might be to how to collaborate with someone, brainstorm with someone, manifest with someone. Oh my goodness, what a miraculous reading. Okay. It's going to be a lot of work, you know. This is like the last bit of work that you need to do before like this beautiful grand manifestation comes through. It's like a grand divine life miracle starting for you and this person. You've already come into union. You've already feel the sense of, I don't know, divine connection with this person. And you both have already done a lot of work previously before this situation. That's why it's kind of like, if you might feel like, oh my God, it's a miracle coming into our lives. Like, no, both of you have done so much work prior to this. And this is just the last step. Combining the energies. So this might be a few days / few weeks, several weeks worth of inner work together as little things come through. And then there's a miraculous opportunity that just sets up one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing. It's just like all these things just like setting up in your life, all areas of your life. Wow. Yeah, so in the beginning I was saying like this could affect like all areas of your life. Yeah, this opportunity I feel like is just something that sets up your entire life. It might take a couple years to kind of fully flesh it out, but it's there. It's there. Okay. Okay. So now, advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. The Strength card. In this deck, the Strength card signifies don't give up. It's a dragon here. Don't give up. Big things are happening behind the scenes and in your physical life, and you can see it. So don't give up. It might. It's right next to this Death card, so there might be like, you know, somewhat of like a. It might not be traumatic because I feel like one or both of you might see this coming. There's a lot of foresight here. You both had a feeling that something big is happening, either one or both of you. Don't give up. Don't freak out. You know, whatever this seemingly bad-looking situation looks like, you're ready for it, and you'll handle it with such ease. And it's an opportunity in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise to show you what the next move is. Yeah, home situation. So this is something that's close to your home. This is going to affect your home very much. So there might be like moving home, improving your home, having people move into your home, or you moving into someone else's home. You're just creating a home with this person, or creating a business that feels like home. It's something you're going to be tied to. So it's important that you feel like home in this situation, this person, while you work on this for the next couple of years. Wheel of Fortune, this is a destined event. This is like an opportunity from the divine. It's karmic success. It's like good karma coming back. It's like success that you always knew that you would reach. You just didn't know how. You might even felt like this is part of destiny, or that you worked with the divine, you worked with your spirit guides so much that you know you were going to get something good at the end, right? But you don't have to wait any longer. It's here, and you know it, and you felt it. You could probably start seeing it. Yeah, but it's a destined event, and it's coming in now. It's coming in very strongly this second. A new cycle begins. New cycle begins. You probably had to do a lot of endings, clearing, and like it feels like things were just kept ending, and you just kept having to release and clear and release and clear and end. It's like, okay, when are things going to start? You probably started seeing things start already, And then this huge, big cycle is going to start in such a big way, very quickly, more quickly than you probably even thought. Okay. And then environment. So I see the environment as your home, family, friends, situation, or just where you live, location, where you spend a lot of time. 10 of Pentacles in reverse right next to the other 10 of Pentacles. Okay, very interesting. 10 of Pentacles in this deck refers to planning for the future, but in reverse, like, you don't really have to plan for the future. I feel like this opportunity is like a very obvious yes. It's like a very obvious, great opportunity. No red flags, no hidden text. It's just like very blatantly obvious. This is the right move. It's very obvious, and both you strongly agree. There's a lot of parts to it, to this situation, because I feel like it's a very big move, a very big agreement that has a lot of things to it, but you guys are willing to talk about it in a happy way because you guys are on the same page. But yeah, I guess the environment, it's very, it's a major life change, and I feel like you don't even have to plan for it. I think things just come really easily. You both agree very quickly. You guys, even in this brainstorming part, just kind of agree on a lot of things very easily. It's kind of a little bit fun for you. Wow. Yeah, it's like you don't even have to plan. You don't have to plan where you're going to live, or plan how you're going to take care of the family, or how you're going to take care of your finances, or what's going to happen with your job situation, or your social life, or what steps you're going to have to take in the short term, mid to long term future. It feels like your lives just kind of plan itself out in front of you, and it's just very enjoyable. I'm getting for both of you to see, because it's like finally, like you can finally rest easy. Like you feel like you don't have a burden, and your back stops hurting. Like your mind stops racing. You breathe. You can enjoy life, and you're both ready for that kind of step into that kind of life together. It's very interesting. If it's a business situation, it's like, everything's kind of set up. You get the right location, you get the right business partners, the right opportunities, everything, all the steps just go correctly the first time, like maybe you made mistakes in the past. If it's like a family situation, things you couldn't ask for better situations, everything just kind of works out. If you're planning for a child, if you're planning for more children, or planning for retirement, if it's a career situation, driving into a new career, what are the steps that I take, like everything just kind of works out smoothly. It's because of all the things that you've already done and worked so hard on in the past. Yeah, wow. We got the 10 to the 20. Things move very, very quickly. 2 10s here to 20, another 10 here. Yeah, I'm getting a part of the inner work is kind of like with this, only for like a few days or a week or so, do you have inner work together that's kind of unpleasant or triggering, or like the worst parts of you from the past that come up that you've already dealt with and worked through. But I feel like most of the inner work after that, so like the months after that initial few days, a week or so, is several weeks, a few months of just brainstorming and pleasant inner work, trying to combine forces and doing review work of like, I remember, I really wanted this when I was a child, now we can have it, or going through like dreams that you've had when you were younger, how you can manifest it, things that you've always wanted to do, reviewing how hard it was in the past relationships, past career opportunities, just kind of talking it through with this person. 4 very stable, very secure. 8, you guys are so stable and secure in your energies, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that coming together, you guys start manifesting very quickly. It starts off slow, in this like brainstorming process, you guys get better at it. Figure out, like, if you had to figure out a location where you want to move, you get better at knowing what the other person wants, knowing what it's easier to like put things on the board or cross things out. Like, you guys get in like a very, like, here we go, 4 again, 2 4s into an 8. Today, I'm getting like, this happens. It starts like sooner than you think, you guys. If you aren't living together, you decide to move in together, or decide to live in the same city, or create a home together, create a family together. It's a really good sense of like home. I'm getting. Okay, so next, hopes and fears. Some hopes and fears here. 10 of Cups! 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is so awesome. Oh, wow. See, when I was saying, when I pulled the 10 of Pentacles, this one, I said 10 of Cups. So funny. Wow. All these cards in reverse. For me, when a lot of cards come out in reverse, that also means that like things are happening much more quicker than you might imagine, than you anticipated, than you might think, that you might believe. Yeah, things are happening much quicker. In this deck, the 10 of Cups is secure family life. And it's in reverse with it's next to these 2 10 of Pentacles. It's like you're planning for this family life, and the home situation came up. So I feel like it's very suddenly that you and this person become very each other's family. Maybe you get into their family, or they come into your family, or your families combine very quickly, or you come into a relationship where you become each other's family very quickly, or decide to have a family very quickly. Decide to move into a community that's like very family-like together very quickly. Start a business, like a family business together very quickly, or join a family business together, or join in with someone who becomes like family to you. Join a friend group or a networking group that feels like family. So something like that. It just, there's like a very secure sense of family life coming in with this energy. Okay, 2 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, both of you are very strongly feeling, I mean, if we're going romantic here, very strongly feeling romantic feelings for each other. Both of you are becoming very intuitive, becoming very, very attracted to each other inside and out, like really, really diving deep into each other's inner beauty, really, really falling in love with the depth of their souls, not having anyone else have reached that depth of their soul before. And it's only possible because both of you have done a lot of inner work before in the past, so like you can reach into each other's souls, you know, like really. I mean, this is a kind of deep divine love that you don't see often, but really, really becoming very stupid attracted to each other, very stupendously attracted to each other, because of how much you're diving into each other's dreams and desires and fears and past experiences and hopes and all this. It's miraculous. Yeah, you're working together flawlessly. It's just the 2 of you I'm getting. It's just the 2 of you. A lot of opportunities. I feel like you might be getting a lot of opportunities, and you both are kind of like picking out which ones you want immediately, when there's like one opportunity that you're both very focused on and zoned in on, and are dedicating the next few years of your life to. Wow. Okay, and last but not least, potential outcome. The 9 of Cups. Are you kidding me? The most beautiful cards. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I felt it in my bones. And during my meditation, I was just like, it was this. It was this. Just raise your consciousness. Honestly, that's all you got to do right now. Raise your consciousness. Just keep saying, I'm in the vibration of my highest and best self. I'm in the vibration of my highest and best romantic relationship. I am in the vibration of source energy. I'm in the vibration of my higher self. I'm in the vibration of, my most healthy and best looking self. I'm in the vibration of my most enjoyable, easy, fun, enjoyable life's work energy. Like, you just keep saying that, and like I guarantee you, like, just for a couple of minutes or something, like while listening to meditation music, and you'll reach a different level of consciousness. Okay, what are we doing? 9 of Cups. Okay, 9 of Cups. Success and triumph. This is all coming in immediately. Like, these all came out in reverse, like immediately. Reverse. All the cards that like I put down initially, they all came out in reverse. So I feel like this is happening much more quicker. And the 9 of Cups is right opposite this 9 of Pentacles here that I pulled earlier that I mentioned. The 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Wow. It's beautiful. Okay. So potential outcome is, material well-being, yeah, but also success and triumph. 9, are you kidding me? 9 of Pentacles again. I literally just said the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles in this deck is material well-being. I'm like, oh yeah, wait, I pulled the 9 of Cups. That's across the line. Success and triumph. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is wow. Material well-being and success and triumph. The outcome here. Wow. 2 9s is completion. King of Cups. There we go. We got the Queen and Kings of Cups. Oh my gosh. And I was like, I keep saying like across the line. So it's like the Queen toe to toe with the King. The 9 toe to toe. 10. It's just like some sort of completion. Finally achieving something. Reaching some sort of major life goal, starting the life that is going to take you to the end of your lives and beyond. That is just more incredible than words can say. The King of Cups. Very steady emotions and strong psychic feelings for each other. Wow. You might just both be getting very psychic as well. That might be a pursuit that you have together, or strong intuition to pursue whatever this is, and making the right intuitive decisions together on all the options and decisions and opportunities that come through because you both decide to have this undertaking. Wow. Not sure. I guess I'll end this with the Oracle card. So beyond beautiful. Round and round. So like the cycle ends, a new cycle begins. Very clear cut. Very clear cut. It's not like you're gonna have to go through the cycle again. It's like things finally end. The releasing, the endless like year and a half, 2 years of just constantly ending things. It's like, come on, when are things gonna finally start? Things just starting to start, and like little things here and there. Like, when is it officially going to start? Here it officially starts. All that glitters. And which way? Yeah, I feel like, you know how the saying goes, like, all that glitters is not gold. I feel like in this case, it's like it's saying everything is glittering. Everything is glittering. Everything is glittering. You're sitting on a mound of gold here. I'm getting kind of like the Lonely Mountain from The Hobbit. Mounds of gold where you don't even know what you're going to do with all this abundance that's in your life in all areas. You're sitting pretty. You have a lot to figure out of how you can use this abundance. It frees you up both. You both are very responsible And that's why you're being given this opportunity. You are a power couple, a spiritual couple for that, like legendary. That will leave a legacy, many legacy. Your heart expanding, full circle, because I started off this reading saying my heart chakra is opening. Wow. And get more information. Ask your angels. No. Okay. Get formation. Okay. Okay, what? What does this mean? Let's see. Let's get some messages. I looked into tarot readings. Okay, get more information. Okay, so ask your angels, do some meditations, look at some tarot card readings, get some more information. Spirit is saying to you, to me, to everyone. Telepathically communicate with me. Okay, so there's like, I'm getting that like maybe take some time in the beginning for the first few days and the first like week and a half or something when you go through this like intense inner work, residual inner work. Like maybe you might want to take some time to get some more information, meditate on your own, take some time after talking to this person back and forth to, to do your own inner work, to talk to your own guidance and do some tarot readings or get some, just however you communicate with your higher guidance, like do that on your own a little bit. And like, then I feel like after a few days or 7-10 days or a couple weeks when you finish doing the intense inner work, you guys are going to be collaborating more and you're going to be doing these things together. You're going to be looking at tarot card readings together. You're going to be looking at higher guidance and synchronicities and signs and all that stuff and together instead of just separately. Interesting. And is there any... Okay. My stomach growling. Every road leads back to you. So I definitely feel like you both see that this is the best path. It's the best path forward. And you like don't like kind of think it. You guys both strongly like believe this. It's like in your bones. You feel it to the depth of your soul that this is the right opportunity for both of you to take on. When you both hear it, come across this information or whatever, it's just like every aspect of this decision and opportunity, like you both are just like on the same page and vibing very hard together with we're under the same sky, feel me there. So it's kind of like we're under the same stars and sky, like we're in the same situation. I'm getting this feeling of like we're in everything. Like you guys are both like kind of very psychically evolving where with your body, your spiritual body evolving. Like you can feel into like your home, your community, your places of work, your family situations, people around you, in your country and on a worldwide scale. You're in higher realms. You both are very psychically expanding, so you guys can both feel each other and everything around you so strongly, and you're both kind of like just like feeling each other. Like that's why I said like this kind of like depth. You're going into the depth of each other's soul, like and beyond. Like I feel like this kind of thing we're not gonna even understand until we actually experience it. Maybe I'll come back with a reading and be able to explain it a little bit better. We wished upon the same star. I kept saying star. Like, yeah, that's so crazy. You might have had an experience where you both saw like the same shooting star together, or, something in regards to like a paranormal phenomenon, or like just some sort of like crazy psychic thing that happened between the two of you. Like you guys both feel that, and you both feel like you've wanted the same thing. You might find a lot of similarities between the two of you, or that you both want this. You both really, really wish for this. Like really, really, like so much that you probably wish for it for a very, very long time, or for all of your life almost, you know? And you both got this opportunity and both are like, yes! Like 100 times yes. Like 1,000 lifetimes of yes. This is the opportunity. Whew. I like don't want to end it there, but like one more deck I want to go through. I need to know how deeply you care. So this is going to be some of the inner work that you guys both do, where you guys both talk about how much you actually, like, you, one person might say yes, another person might say yes too. It's like, yeah, let's do this. But you guys don't really know how much the other person really deeply cares about this opportunity, about each other, and how like deeply in tuned you are. And so both of you kind of had this moment in time, the next few weeks or few months, to kind of really share with each other, brainstorm, and throw out ideas that you've always wanted, wished for, dreamt of, or even slightly interested in, and to kind of combine each other's thoughts and plans and make a real beautiful, magnificent, dreamlike, miraculous life together. You show me myself without my shell. Yeah, you guys, obviously, there's a real vulnerability there, and see each other for who you truly are, who they truly are. They see you for who you truly are. It's just like you guys feel each other, sense each other, and the environment. It's like this weird psychic thing is going on. And here we go. The tide of time will always bring you back to me. So I feel like this is something that's been over many lifetimes, and even during this lifetime, without knowing it, you might have been coming close to each other, like physically and apart for many times, and then you don't realize it because you don't know exactly where the other person has been the whole time. You might find out through like events and stuff like that, through Facebook, or just talking to each other, like, oh yeah, I was at that same location around the same time or something like that, and like realize that you guys been coming closer and apart like all your life, physically in this lifetime, and then also in past lifetimes. Let me love you to death. And that's the one that fell off the table. I was like, yeah, I think both of you are ready to kind of let this love just kind of take over everything. You are my everything. Another 10. How cute. I think we should slow down. And I hit my tiger's eye. So I think outwardly, both of you are just like, I think really intensely bonding with each other, so much so that you want to take it slow. You want to breathe the other person's breath, really take it in. I'm getting some very intensely sensual nature between the two of you. You both want that kind of intimacy, whether it's sexual or sensual or intellectual or emotional. I mean, that's fucking intense. Man, I don't usually swear to any of these readings, but dang. I'm open to compromise, so both of you are willing to listen to what the other one wants, and you'll probably soon find out that like you pretty much want the same things. It kind of turns into a fun thing because you want to do something nice for them, they want to do something nice for you, and you come into this you kind of build this plan for your life together, or for this undertaking together that is just like beyond anything you could have imagined alone. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. Both of you are kind of like very like excited and nervous, and I'm getting overstimulated by each other. So it's kind of like, it's very pleasurable, but like kind of like taking it slow is probably the best route here. I keep getting like pull this card. Okay, so I'll pull one of these cards. Okay. Eight of Fire, the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of communication happening. A lot of communication. Okay, here we go. And the Two of Fire, Two of Wands. Both of you kind of in this planning state, figuring out where to go next. And the High Priestess, becoming super psychic. Wow. Just becoming, very super psychic together. Kind of figuring out how to navigate this land, because there's a lot of communication happening, not just physically, but mentally and telepathically, energetically, and you guys are just kind of like figuring how to navigate this, not like just your future life, but how to like be with each other, because it's like very intense. You guys are communicating on multiple levels at the same time. It's like trying to figure out how this works. You might even figure out how, like, you might be very psychically connected, figuring out how you can actually use that, and potentially like you might lean into it and figure out like, oh, if you're at the grocery store and I, need a couple of apples, how can I telepathically communicate to you to, bring home a couple of more apples or something of that sort. It's very cute. But obviously more serious things as well. Like these psychic abilities that are forming between two people like this, it's going to explode in a very beautiful way into your life, into reality. It's what you two can create together. There's no bounds. And the Queen of Wands, confident, strong-willed, and passionate. You know how to take charge of your life and see your goals through to completion. Maintain a positive outlook. You will overcome any adversity or challenges. Yeah. Well, there you go. Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. A beautiful partnership is being manifested in your physical, tangible world. Be open to collaboration. Each of you have something important to contribute to the fabric of your creation. I mean, how perfect is that? How perfect is that? Okay. That's where I gotta end it. All right. Mystic Mia Moksha here, wishing you so much love and light. Mystic Mia Moksha here. I forgot that I was going to add what I use for this reading and the meditation before. I use Superhit, Satya incense, which is a feminine energy, brings in the masculine energy, rose quartz, clear quartz, ruby and granite, and my fluorite, which is a pendulum, but I like to tend to keep one of each crystal in whatever form it is. Like I have a carnelian ring, but I probably wouldn't get a carnelian stone unless I wanted to meditate with it differently. I got a hematite bracelet right here to show you an example, but I probably wouldn't buy a hematite stone for a while because I want to charge up the energy of this. I used 963, 852, and 639 hertz music for meditation, and reason is because I had two pink crown chakra crystals, which is the 963. We had a little bit of purple in this fluorite, which is the 852, and then the green, which is the heart chakra, 639. The clear crystal also with the crown chakra. And yeah, that's about it. Much love and light.